What we'll be making on the homestead today is we're going to be making, it's lemon honey chicken, or however you want to call it. So what we're going to need is 4 skinless, boneless chicken breasts, or 3, because mine are big. I have 3. You need a small onion, which we have right there, diced up. You need 6 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, which we have right there. You need 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, which we have in the red measuring cup there. You need 1 cup of, I'm sorry, not 1 cup, 2 tablespoons of honey, which I have raw honey there that I actually got at the farmer's market. So it's actual honey and it's locally produced, which I love buying locally if I can help it. You need 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix the onions, lemon juice, vegetable oil, the honey, and the soy sauce in a small bowl. But we're going to use the pot since we have to reserve half of it to heat up anyway. So I'm just going to get those ingredients and we're just going to start mixing them up. So here's our onions. Here's our lemon juice. Here's our soy sauce. We're just going to pour that in, as well as our vegetable oil, and then the honey as well. And we're going to pour half the mixture over the chicken breasts, and then after we have that, and we're going to leave it sit for about an hour at room temperature, just for the marinade will get on it. And I'm just going to grab a spoon and scrape the rest of that out, and I'll just bring you back. So we're just going to take the mixture here and we're just going to mix it up. And you want to make sure that it's thoroughly mixed, for the honey's not in one part and the soy sauce is in another. So we're just going to pour half of this mixture over the chicken, and then we're going to flip the chicken to make sure that it's covered on both sides. And we're going to let it go for exactly an hour and marinate. So I'm just going to bring you back when I'm ready to pour it over the chicken. And we're now ready to pour it over the chicken, and we're going to use half. And I would say that's probably about half, and we're just going to flip the chicken just to make sure that it's covered on both sides. And we're just going to time our timer, for we know that it's in there for a half hour. So, and I'll just bring you back in a half hour to an hour, and I'll show you what it looks like. I would say you probably, if you're pressed for time, you could probably get away with a half hour. But if you have a little bit of time, anywhere from 1 hour to 4 hours, and you can use the fridge or you can use the counter. Now, if you're going to use 4 hours time, put it in the fridge, wrap it up. But if you're only using it for an hour, it's fine on the counter, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so our hour is done, and we're going to preheat the oven to 390, and we're just going to wait till it heats up. So now that it's been marinated, we put it in the container we're going to bake it in the oven at. We're going to wrap it in tin foil and bake it at 390 for about half hour. Then we're going to take it out and put the remainder of the mixture on. We now have it covered, so we're just going to wait till the oven heats up, and then we're going to put it in there. Now, don't forget to set your timer. It's now time to take that half a mixture. We're going to heat it up, and we're going to thicken it up a little bit, and then we're going to drizzle it on the chicken. Okay, so it's a soft boil. We're going to let it go for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to cover it onto the chicken. Okay, what we're going to do now, after we heated that up for 2 minutes, is we're just going to pour it over. Then we're going to put it in the oven, and we're going to bake it for another 15 to 20 minutes. And I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. We took the chicken out of the oven, and now what we're going to do is we're going to serve it on a plate. I cut one in half just to verify that it was fully cooked within, and it is. So I'm just going to serve it, and I'll bring it back and show you what it looks like on the plate. There you have it. We have our chicken, our potatoes, and our peas. So like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.